So I'm here at Old Trafford. It's August 2022. England are playing South Africa in the second Test match. It's only my second time to Lancashire's home ground, and it's great to be here. So I was going to go a little bit through the history of this famous ground. Before my time, well before my time, 1956, this is where Jim Laker took 19 wickets. I don't think that record will ever be broken. 1984, again before my time, Viv Richards, he scored the 189 here. And he had a 10th wicket partnership with Michael Holding, and in the West Indies side no one else made more than 26. At the time, the highest ODI score in history. And then now I certainly remember this 1989, probably my worst memory as an England supporter. The Ashes were lost here under my hero David Gower. The BBC commentary team said you could hear the pipes creak in the English dressing room while Australia was celebrating under Alan Border. 1992, much happier memory. David Gower came here and became England's highest run scorer. He'd been out of the side for 18 months. He'd hit a delightful four off Aqib Javed, and ironically Graham Gooch was at the wicket with him, and Graham Gooch would overtake Gower next summer. 1993, obviously Shane Warne's famous delivery to Mike Gatting. Gooch again was at the crease at the time, and he said, at the non-striker's end, he said Mike Gatting wouldn't have missed it if it was a cheese roll. 1995, Brian Lara scored an amazing century here. It was the fourth day, it was a Sunday. He went out and scored 145. But in the morning, Dominic Cork started proceedings by taking a hat-trick. It was Cork's debut series, and he was having a massive impact on English cricket. And it was also Robin Smith's last ever test in England. Absolutely shocking that that 31-year-old batsman, one of the best, would play his last game for England at such a young age. 1997, Steve Waugh, double century, 100 in each innings when everyone else was failing about him. That was his 11th and 12th century, and he was 32. In the next 6 years, he would go on to score a further 20 centuries. South Africa, 1998, they held on for an incredible draw here, and England went on to win the final two tests, fourth and fifth, thanks to Angus Fraser and Robert Croft holding out. And in 2005, that was my first visit to the ground. I saw the Ashes here. It was rained off pretty much, but saw a little bit at the end. Remember Geraint Jones missing a stumping. And in 2016, me being the maths geek, it was the 22nd of July, England versus Pakistan. And would you believe it? Someone's just hit a ball. And would you believe it? On the 22nd of July, England scored 314 on day one. So Pi Day, 314 and 22nd of July. Then these Lego pieces came behind me. If you look at that, some people have mixed feelings about the pieces of Lego. There's one here and there's one behind me there. I'm not convinced about those. And of course, the great Jimmy Anderson played for Lancashire, and one of the ends is named after him, so the Anderson end. All I'm saying is, I'm glad Ian Bell's not a bowler. You know what I mean? Cheers, thanks very much.